Good afternoon, welcome back. We're currently recording bass, and things are going great. Sounds absolutely amazing, and it's a lot of recording and a little bit of the Olympics. It's actually Czech Republic against Russia coming up pretty soon, so that's going to be a good game. I got some more questions from you guys that I will try my best to answer. So we have from Adam Meany. He's asking Bjorn, what vocalists do you look up to most? There's a lot of them. I mean, there's a lot from classic rock and also from more extreme metal. Like if we talk about extreme metal, one of my absolute faves is Tom Araya, just because he has so much presence in his voice. Even though I think he's becoming better and better for each album, and it's just incredible how he pronunciates the words too. It's really cool and very unique, and also his rhythms. And what other singers? I mean, obviously Devin Townsend is definitely a genius when it comes to vocals, both as screamy vocalist and also as melodic vocalist as well. Absolutely amazing. And I dig the classic singers too, like Ronnie James and Rob Halford, and even like Freddie Mercury from Queen. Absolutely amazing. So those are one of my faves. Some Swedish questions here. I'm going to try to translate that. Frederick Alman is asking when we're going to tour in Sweden. That's probably going to be part of the European tour that we're going to do this fall. So there's definitely going to be at least 3 shows in Sweden coming up. So keep your eyes open for that one. And some people are asking about us, like maybe posting some kind of a teaser online. I think we'll do that. Maybe in the mix we'll put up like one track that you can listen to. So that's probably going to happen. And Mathieu Vailon is asking who or which bands we're looking forward to tour with. I always wanted to tour with Nevermore. We toured with those guys back in 2001 in Europe, and I would love to do that again for sure. And had some great tours with Children of Bottom and Killswitch and Lamb of God too. So who knows? But I'm trying to think here. I mean, it's always been a dream of mine to actually tour with Priest as well. We'll see if that happens. That would be amazing for sure. So Nate Divini is asking, will this album have the same guitar sound as Sworn to Great Divide? Definitely not. I think it's going to be a lot thicker, and the fact that we have recorded 4 guitars as well. On this one, we only recorded 2 guitars in the previous album, and I just had a feeling that it was a little bit thin. But I think there's going to be a lot more, body in the guitar sound now, and the fact that also Peter's back, and it's all about the fingers really. I mean, obviously you need to have a great sound, but it's in the fingers to actually get that nice tone back as well. And Sylvain has a great tone too, so I'm looking forward to hear it. It sounds already amazing. And Tanatar is asking me who loves whiskey. Well, I have my share, let me tell you that, but I am a whiskey fan. Not drinking as much as I used to, but every now and then. So I guess I could consider myself a whiskey fan, but I'm trying to take it easy. So. And some people are asking about if the sound is going to be more technical, and I believe it is. I mean, if you compare it to the previous album, which was more stripped down, kind of very intro, verse, and the chorus. This is more like intricate in that way. It's more atmospheric and a lot more unexpected turns in the songs. So I think that's going to be very exciting for you guys to hear. And some people are asking about vocal coaching. Recognize one of the names here, Pat Scanlon. I would probably do some more vocal coaching on the upcoming tours for sure. I did it on European tour we did, and also at the latest US tour there was a lot of interest, and I thought it was very um, developing for me to actually, meet a lot of singers and to try to, inspire them to develop. And I believe I did, and it was a fun time for sure. So I think I will keep on doing that for sure. And even in Australia, Magdalena less. So definitely. So Armando Andre Rodriguez is asking, what do you guys like best about touring? Seems like it could be an adventure each time for you. It is in many ways, and especially if you come to a place you haven't been to before. And we've pretty much been everywhere. We've been to all over Europe, all over the States, in Canada and Australia, Japan. We also did Malaysia. We did Taiwan. And so I'm really looking forward to maybe go to South America as well. And I guess that will answer some of the questions coming later on. There are plans for a South American tour for sure, and that's going to be a blast. I've heard so many good things, so it's going to be cool. But just touring in general, I would say that it's kind of bittersweet. You love being on stage and performing the songs and have a good party afterwards, but sometimes it's taking a toll, and it's kind of hard to be away from your loved ones for sure. But it's definitely, I'm very grateful that I get to do this and to actually get that kind of adrenaline kick daily. So that's what it's all about to me, like to really get that kind of kick and have that kind of connection with the crowd. So. Paul Fortuna, do you guys have any favorite thrash metal bands? If so, is there any inspiration there in your music that you can tell us about? I would say that we were pretty much like influenced by the Bay Area sound in the beginning, and bands like Testament, as far as the the riffing going on and mixing that up with melodies, has been a true inspiration for sure. And when I started listening to extreme metal, I was very much into like the German scene, like Crater and Sodom and stuff like that. And I guess we kind of blended it up a little bit. So definitely. But I would definitely like mention Testament as one of the key bands as far as the riffing.